Hello friends, perhaps it's the very first time that I had a chance to record my day after 2.5 years working and living in China. As a sustainability manager, I have to lead my teams and also to lead my own project. The job is not easy at all. I am always exhausted after work, However, the surroundings environment is so good. The sunlight, the greenery, the tree, the fresh air, it's all revitalize me. And yes, the chopping works, they're so lovely. And most importantly, my friends, my colleagues, also Vietnamese, we often hang out, eat out together. Yes, and of course, it's a great source of joy for me. And we are fed with foods and everything is ready there. Somehow I feel my life is like a captive environment. Yes, it's too much for me to confine myself in a factory all day. That's why I often go out after work to get my mind away from the factory. I'm gonna go to the park for walking around and enjoy the sunset. There's a lake nearby the factory, so I often go there after work to have some work or some me time for reading, something like that. The park is always a place that I want to go wherever I have chance to go to. My work is not so easy, and I always feel exhausted and drained out after work. That's why I often go here for some work, some breathing, or just contemplating on myself and enjoying seeing the nature. Sometimes it's blistering hot. Sometimes it's very cool and calm. Nothing big, And also sometimes the people around there, they are making noise. They play with each other. They picnicking, hanging around with their families, their friends. Yes, this is China, very young society. That's what I love the most from living here. Although I live in a city that is quite remote, however, it's very convenient and the facility infrastructure is developed, and the people here, they always enjoy their time and balance their work life. I think it is the best thing that China government has offered to their citizens. They are not just work, they look for the balance in life. That's what I see, and I can feel that. And this city is also known for retirement city. The people who are middle age, they get retired and they come here for their rest, for enjoying their life and relax. There's some reason for that. The first is that the cost of living here is quite affordable. It's much cheaper than the other city like Guangzhou or Shanghai. Just one fourth of the living expense. The second is surrounded by nature, mountainous area, lake and trees everywhere, because the city is known for the greenery scenes. And the third one is the food. Here is famous, very famous chicken. So many dishes made by chicken. As I remember, there is a museum, a chicken museum nearby. It has around, it's visited around 45 type of chickens. You know, I'm so surprised when I saw that museum. And yes, and since the time here, I had tried so many dishes made by chicken. Even on the table, everything, all the foods, just different flavor, different way of cook, but the main ingredient is chicken. So funny, right? But is it the beauty, the uniqueness of this city, Qingyuan? Look at the sky. It's so beautiful. The birds, the butterflies, the flies are flying around. Against the background, the blue and creamy background of the sunset. You know, one of the things that I feel inferior about myself is the body shape. Yes, I'm not in a good shape, too skinny. I'm doing more workout and eating more to get more weight, but not much progress. However, I'm so grateful for my health and immune system is super strong. I hardly get any fever or under the weather. That's super good, right? I'm so much grateful. What can I only say is that I'm so much thankful for the universe, for God, for whoever who brought me here, offered me just peaceful living at this moment. It's totally dark. It's almost 7 p.m. and people started to go out to the park more and more, and they do a lot of activities from running, biking, walking, or doing ping pong and basketball, volleyball over there. So many activities. Okay, I will continue walking a bit. You know, the light, the street light is the solar. They get the energy by the solar during the daytime, and in the nighttime or when it's cloudy, it got the storage for the energy, electricity, and that it can be used later. It's very effective and efficient for the energy in China. And I have seen that many systems in China that they utilize the solar panel for generating the electricity. It's very convenient. It's 24/7, you know. And I feel like in China they don't face much pressures about the energy crisis. It's happened to the Europe or America or other country previously during the war, you know. You know, my day is just simple like that. Living alone in that city in China, it almost nobody acquaintance before I came here. I just met some friends or colleagues. Since the time I started working until now, it's still not many. It's just less than 5 people at a time that I can think of for hanging out. But we rarely go out because each of us, always have something to do with family, with our own stuff, our own interest, something. That to say that the feeling of loneliness is always inside me. You could see the park is just like that. The tree, the fresh air, the peace, and the people. Sometimes I just feel too peaceful is also not too good. Too stable, also not too good. I easily get bored if I stay at the same state for too long. Sometimes I also need to start up my emotion, my feelings, or something to stimulate me more to do something new. Yes, but it's not too much, you know. Sometimes, most of the time, I lack of that feeling, of that motive, that trigger.
啊。
You see how lively the life here, right? People from the young to the senior, they come to the park after the daytime of working, right? And they relax themselves, they recharge, they exercise, boost up the energy, the spirit. I really inspired by the way that people live here. But you know, living away from home, but in the city that you can feel the energy of the people, the warmth, the people. You will not feel that much isolated and you can be inspired to go out, to do more things, to be more energetic. And I think that's a very good thing that I get from China, especially in the place that I live here in Qingyuan. Very balanced between work and life. Okay, we're gonna leave the park. And can you guess where we go? Where is the next destination? Okay, I will go to the supermarket nearby to buy some produce, buy some fruit or some cookies. Okay. You know the weather is so cool and very comfortable. Just 2 days ago, it was super hot and humid. Since you know, if one day the sun is a little strong, then it will become super humid. It's just like the pan, you know, it absorbs the energy and the heat and radiate all around it. And today it's cloudy and it's at noon it got draining, not too heavy, but at least it has some water to cool down the temperatures on the surface of the earth. And that's why the temperature down is super easy and I feel so much comfortable, especially when I ride the electric bike around. I have some wind and also the fresh air and the trees and yes, everything. It's really life, right? You know, this is the first time that I do the vlog, recording and speaking simultaneously. This is not easy job at all. And especially I don't have a good skill at speaking and my articulacy is also very poor. You can see that, right? But I challenge myself. I put myself in that situation and that I have to make it. I have to speak. I have to express my thought out whenever the camera is on. And I think it's very good and helpful for me to improve my speaking skill, my interaction skill with people and with the things around me. It's just rather than just keeping the things that are thought inside the head, why don't we speak out and we share with people? First, I think I can talk to you, to my audience on the YouTube, to the video. Later, I can also do something like tour guide or sharing with people around or doing the public speaking. Why not, right? I think it's very worth it. It's super worth it for me to pursue, to improve, to practice that skill. So now we are in town, a little town, but it's not too, to metropolis or civilized area. It's just a small town where we have the supermarket and people go here for shopping everything for their daily product, to the food or most of the service available in our shopping mall. Oh my gosh, I have to find a parking lot. It's always packed with bicycle, with electric bike. Okay. This is the shopping mall. It's called Meiling Guanchao. This is in English. This is Mainland Plaza. It has Starbucks, McDonald's, tea, most of the brands of China, big brand China available here. And the supermarket here, they sell the produce. is at a very affordable and cheap price. That's why the people come here just mainly for shopping, buying their daily product, the used products. Wow, it's so strange that today is Monday night, but they have a performance here at the supermarket. I think this is a citywide activity or competition that they hold at this time, especially today, because my colleague, she also got off work earlier this afternoon to take her son to do the performance. I go to the supermarket, Zhaoshu. This is called Zhaoshu Ruko. You see the Chinese word? Welcome, Zhaoshu. Let's see what we are buying. But first I need to get a trolley. And we get some pieces of oh my gosh. Okay. Pomelo, orange, and passion fruit. The yellow one. And the durian. You see, the people here are really so super fond of chilled durian. And some of them are imported from Thailand and from my country, Vietnam. And the price also more expensive than in my own country. This is around 25, not 5, 4 USD per 100 grams. But I'm not a big fan of durian. Instead, I will try something else. Let's see what I will get next. Some kiwi. Oh, it's so soft. The kiwi. How much? It's around 18. Well, 1 USD. 1 USD. Oh, one piece, 1 USD. Wow, this is not cheap. Okay. So I will take only 4 pieces. We'll also get some bananas. I think I get this one. It's enough for 1 week. You know, one of the things that I love living in China is that the food price is super affordable and it's sometimes much cheaper than in my country. Especially for the fruits, the produce, the vegetables, and even meat. It's very, very cheap when in the season, you know. We can find almost all of the basic daily produce here, vegetables, fruits, everything. Yes. Even the seafood. You see the seafood over there. Stop recording. Let's see. Oh, this is a tiger prawn. People here, they love eating a tiger prawn and also try it sometimes. It's very delicious. You can choose and you can get an amount what in your demand, and then you can go here for waiting and you will then attach the price, the tag price to the bag. Here you can also find the traditional Chinese medicines here. I am not familiar with them, but I can see that most of the common medicines I have found in the store, the medicine store, are available here. And mushroom also here. Mushroom also be considered as a type of medicines. Yeah, 帮我打针一下。是。Okay, next thing, I think I will get a yogurt or maybe the Yakult for biotech drink. Okay, finished, and now I will go to the checkout. Pay it. Let's see, so many people. Oh, 没有会员。好，要给我带去，要带去。
你好，6十4块9毛4。对啊。
Okay, 65 RMB. 谢谢。
再加那个。
I really like the service here. People also help you to put your stuff in the bag and hand it to you very kindly. This is one of the best service that I have experienced in China. A lot of kids here, people, their parents brought them here for the shopping. And I have seen that beside the park, the supermarket is the top one place that gather most of people here. And I just feel like eating and exercising are the top two favorite activity of the people here. I think it's also true for most of the people, most of society. Maybe, I'm not so sure. But what I observe, what I see from China. And I feel like people, the children here, they are so happy when they are about to get something that they may be rented by their parents here. And they are so very naughty, you see. Okay, and we finished shopping, and now I will ride back to the dormitory and stop, taking shower and rest. It's a little late and tired for me. Okay. Oh, sorry. I just hit the bike. Okay, let's go back with me. You know, I think I can give the people and my audience the very real view of people who live the Chinese life. Although I couldn't say that I'm 100% like Chinese people live their life, but I could show you how people really do their daily activities in what the other people can see. For example, like in the supermarket, on the street, or in the park, or even some public area. This is what you can find in my video. I like to ride in the road here. This is very large, super large, you know. It's around 3 lanes each side, which means that total 6 lanes only on 2 sides. And except the lanes for walking or biking, and the pedestrian way or the pavement is super wide. That's really good for the transportation, for the vehicles to commute, right? And I really admire how the Chinese government, they plan and they do the construction and invest in their infrastructure. I just feel like they foresee the future of their country in the 50 next years. It's not just 10 years, I think 50 next years. And because even it's just a small town like where I live here, but the road system very modern, advanced, and large, and very well maintained. Yeah, that's the thing that most of the Southeast Asian countries is lacking. Especially in my country, the road system is so terrible. It's incomparable for me. I cannot do that. It's so bad for my country to compare with China, right? Hello friends. Thank you very much for choosing my video and come across my YouTube channel. I'm Liam, living in China, and I've been working here for almost 3 years. And I've started to record my daily life in China and Chinese people living, and I will share with you how the Chinese people live their life, their activities, and their behaviors, and also how the China society and also the infrastructures, everything look like. Because I have the point of view of the person who live here like a local life, the local person. It's not just like the travelers, And I would like to deliver something very true, authentic, and pure point of view, my own, and also the truth of how people see of China and how China looks like itself. Okay, thank you very much for coming across my video and your subscription and your likes in my video is a big support for me to help me motivated and to do more videos. Thank you very much. Love you.